Ocean. Oh, there go Ocean. Must want to have my head down. What's up, everybody? Oh, I'm better. I know one thing though. I'm pretty good about. Shoot, I can fit in the shirt. Huh? It was interesting. I take it. Um, huh? Move it down. Why? Happy Friday. Let me get some music on, y'all. It's a little too quiet in here for me. Um, boy. So the conversation, jump in the box. Let's get this going. The comments cover your whole head. Huh?
So while we're on the cruise, what do you do? What's there to do on the cruise besides like drink and swim and?
Have fun. It's everything to do. Everything. That'll make it okay. Everything to do, Brian. You plan on going?
I want to go. I really want to go.
I think you deserve it.
I do deserve it. I haven't been on vacation in a long time.
I think you should, Brian.
Yeah, definitely. So I can drive Jen nuts.
You don't want, listen, you go for yourself, not go for Jen.
I'm just kidding. I'm picking on Jen.
No, did you? I don't know if you knew, but Jen decided not to go, by the way. She's letting you know she's not going no more. Oh.
You lie again. This is Men Take a Seat though. It's just a little different.
What's up, y'all?
So we need to pick the energy up, okay? Turn that music on, turn your music on, your song, and stay tuned. He is going to be releasing a Men Take a Seat song because when it's featured, he can't play any other music. So he will be making an original.
That's crazy. Getting rid of my song.
Yeah, you can't more. Put something you're grateful for. Spread the word like that Men Take a Seat's on. This is a little bit different today. Spread it. All right?
Gotta tell somebody. Man, I gotta tell somebody. Gotta tell somebody. Gotta let's do a little taste somebody. Okay? Tell somebody. Man, I gotta tell somebody. Got too good, gotta tell somebody.
Hey man, let me make a public announcement. I got some grades right here, man. Look.
I was coming through, tell me where would I go?
I'm a whole grown man over here, man.
I just kept sewing in the streets, started sprouting like boom.
Gee, what? How did you reach 68, G? What you just do? Decided to walk in here and say, let me shine the glory on somebody? That's what happened. Oh, let me just walk in the door and shed a little light. No, she used her XP. What's up, B?
Around the world just talk about faith.
Got it, somebody. What's up, Otter?
Tell somebody. Got too good, gotta tell somebody. Got a little story, let me tell you somebody.
Get in there, Jen.
Tell somebody. Man, I gotta tell somebody. Got too good, gotta tell somebody. Got a little story, let me tell you somebody.
Appreciate you,
Let
B.
me tell you somebody. Heal my body, I tell her I'm mountain. Devil can't touch, got hands all around. When the praise going up, know the bless come down. Like what?
Big level up.
Started stacking up, got a big old job. Gotta never feel nothing.
Hey, man, I got to play this song, man. I'm going to play this God. But welcome to Men Take a Seat, y'all. Myself, Big Country, got a special edition. We're going to do open discussion today, man. And it's just talking about, generational wealth. You know what I mean? Like, what's your plans? What's your goal in 5 years? What you want to do with your life? If it's a partner in your life, You know what I mean? So it's a little different, man. We got a couple questions these people had to big down to, man. So what's up, Rich? I just want to say thank you guys for being here. I am decided to start my credit repair business back up. So I will be touching on that as well. But I think it's time, man. I think it's time. Hey, Gopher. What's up, everybody? I want to play this song. This Level Up song. If you guys don't know, can we put Jen in the comment? Everybody put Jen in the comments. Jen. She just leveled Jen. Put 60. What you get? 68, Jen? Talk then. Okay. Big 68, man. Big 68, Jen. Talk your talk now. Man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna play this song. Big shout out to Ocean and Brookie on this one, man. We really probably like I would say, and I'm just me being humble, but probably one of the top 3 Level Up songs on the app, man. So I got to give a big shout out to them as well. So this song couldn't have been done, man. So we're just gonna crank this thing up. Hey!
You should have buckled up. Now unleash me. I just level up. Who wants it? I was
What's up,
cool.
Pop?
No breaks.
Big shout out to Jen, y'all.
This level up.
Hit different. This show hit different.
You know I'm rapping when these cars rock.
Yachts, gold.
Dragging,
Baby, dragging. You think you're winning, you can't, man.
back to the scope. You thought you had it, you must be a joke.
You just lost to me, a legend, a king, a queen, a beast, a leader, a boss, a G.
You just lost to me. These level up, say free.
Buckle up, Jen, just level up. Hey. Ooh. Jen just now unleash me.
I just level
For who wants it, I will smoke whoever, all gas, no brakes. What up, DJ? Hit different, let's go. I'm hitting you with these small jets. You know I'm rapping when these cars. Gas and yachts. What's up, Luke? Dragging, you think you winning, you can't. Appreciate you, friend. You thought you had me, you must be a joke. You just lost to me, a legend, a king, a queen, a beast, a leader, a boss, a G. You just lost to me, these level ups ain't free. Buckle up, Jen, just level up. Man, that's that Level Up song that we wrote, man. Hope y'all like the Level Up song. Hey, let's go. Make sure I hit the gifters with the fave, y'all. The shit look hit different. Let's go. I'm hitting you with these small jets. You know I'm rapping when these cars. Casting yachts, gold, dragging, diamond, baby, dragging. You think you winning, you chopping. Back to the scope. Don't you have me? It must be a joke. Just lost to me, a legend, a king, a queen, a beast, a leader, a boss, a G. You just lost to me. The level up, say free. Buckle up, Jen, just level up. Appreciate you, Jen. Thank you for that level up, man. Welcome to Me and Take a Seat, y'all. Myself, Big Country. I appreciate you guys being here. I see some old schools came in the building, man. Some OGs in the building. So I appreciate you guys being here, man. But we're gonna do a little different today, man. I'm gonna open up the box, and you guys could ask questions. I can't really just open up the box. You want to try to rotate many people we can, y'all, and then we're gonna tap on. Let me just get back to these questions real quick, y'all. So, where we at here? Get to these questions. Oh, we get lost in these questions, man. All right. You guys more than welcome to get in the box. Say hello. How you doing? Oh man, so many. Oh, well. I don't see these questions. IG acting up. All right, here we go. I got them. Appreciate you guys being here. I got the questions, y'all.
Oh, okay. I just was like, I got them. I put them
All
right
right.
there.
So we're going to do this a little different, y'all. You guys more than welcome. I'm going to just read the questions, And if anybody have any questions, feel free to ask me any questions you want, because we got to do this a little different. So one of the questions, if you guys have an answer for this, anybody can get in the box, right? So we're just going to do it that way. It's what financial habits do you believe are essential for building generational wealth? What financial habits? So if you guys want to jump in the box, feel free to jump in the box. If you guys got an answer for that, I need that brim. You know what? You can have it, TaylorMade. So if anybody want to jump in the box, y'all feel free. If you have an answer for that, or you have your opinion on it, or feel free to jump in the box. You know what I mean? And right now, y'all, whoever my number one gift is will be. Appreciate you, Keisha. Appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Put this back on real quick. Boom. All right, y'all. So if anybody asks some questions, I want to answer that question. If you have any ideas or things that you want to give to the people, man, please free to do so. Hey, class. Nope.
There it is. There it is.
Yes.
That was
It's
a long
10
pause
seconds.
this time.
It's 10 seconds instead of 4.
I think that one of the biggest thing for generational wealth, to build generational wealth, is to have a plan. You have to have a plan. You can't just expect that it's going to happen. You have to have a plan on how you're going to invest, how you're going to do those things, so that, with your plan, you can execute your plan. You can't just save money and put it away and just hope that it grows. Generational wealth, I think it'd be great if you were to define what generational wealth was, so that people, could maybe answer the question a little differently.
I think I might have put up to 130 here. So, because the delay on the answer, like that was like a 10, 15 second delay for class, man. Like, they need to do better. Yeah, I'm like, man, can you hear me? I thought I'm going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what I mean? Thinking it's gonna work. What's up, Canada? So listen, y'all. Number 2, I have Brooke putting in there. I'm gonna just read it off as she put it in there, man. So I don't have to put it in there unless you have a question, Brooke.
No, class just asked if we can summarize what generational wealth means. And so if I Google it, it says generational wealth refers to financial assets like property, investment, or cash that are passed down from one generation to the next within a family, essentially creating a financial foundation for future generations to build upon. It goes beyond the just assets. It does go beyond a lot more. But then it's also, we're adding on wellness as well. So it's more than just money or assets. So these are the kind of questions. So ask questions too. If you don't understand, let us know. I know you knew, class, but yeah, you asked for the definition. But yeah.
You want to read up question number 2?
Okay, co-host. Okay. How do you prioritize saving and investing for the future? I want to know. I also want to know, how good is everyone with their money? Are they good at saving?
I think for me, speaking from a person that had a lot of money, and I used to have, to be honest with you, what I did with my money, I gave a lot of my money away versus investing it. So I always took. I thought I did that. It didn't work. My bad, Brookie. I gave a lot away, man, especially during the pandemic. I gave so much away. I wish I would have just invested, you know what I mean? I just gave too much, not stop giving, but I wish I would just invest it versus me giving. I donated thousands of dollars to salons, man, when it was going through COVID, you know what I mean? So I wasn't good with my money in that way, but I always took the waitress $100, Oh shoot, my bad, y'all. I ain't mean to call you, but I tipped the waitress $100, and always my thing was my daughter. Like, hey, scale 1 to 10, how good did you think you did? And they say 2, I give them $20. Some say 8, I give them $80. So it was just something that I love doing. But prioritize, I didn't, I bought vehicles that I shouldn't be buying. You know what I mean? So I was horrible with it, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. Hey, no, if you got a question based on, just read the room real quick. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Men Take a Seat. What's up, Flawless? Welcome to Men Take a Seat. Myself, Big Country. Special edition, man. It's about, generational wealth. How you sustain generational wealth, man, and what you should do to go by starting generational wealth down to your kids and your kids, you know what I mean? Because, my family didn't have nothing. You said, I don't see myself. You can jump back in. You didn't even get in the box.
And someone said they did the future year or future 5 years. So I don't know what that is, but I guess they plan for their 5 years in the future.
Yeah, that's how you should do it.
Michelle said necessity and knowledgeable investments, and Classy said you can prioritize by eating at home and stuff like that. Which, if you really look at it, that's sometimes where I go at fault. And I think a lot of us, it's easier just to quickly buy something out, and you constantly end up picking up that habit instead of buying food and making it, and you can make more. Yeah.
What I used to do, man, listen, if I show y'all my checks used to be monthly, my checks used to be like $80,000 a month, y'all. And I used to go to places that serve Wagyu steak. You know what I mean? The steaks taste the same. You know what I mean? It was just stuff that I didn't need to do. You know what I mean? So you paying your meal be $400, and it's no different. It was crazy. It was crazy. So things that I did, I wish, but I learned from it though. You know what I mean? I learned from it. You know what I mean? I can cook at home, like she said. I could cook a good meal at home, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, and I feel like I cook better than them. My meal, you know what? I remember eating at that place, man. It was all right, but Dilson Ray, shoot. And then and then you don't have to go to these high-end grocery stores either, man. Listen, Aldi's. I'm very good on quality when it comes to fresh produce, like farmers market or something like that. I go to farmers market and get fresh vegetables and stuff like that. But man, just things that I could have did differently. So I've been cooking this at home for real, because I'm going to definitely. That's what I'm talking about. I said cook for a lot of elderly and disabled a lot. Yeah. Oh, when you cook, you ain't got no season in your food. Or you use Mrs. Dash. Peach, you use Mrs. Dash when you do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how it is. Appreciate you. That go out winner from last week, y'all. You see, she just threw the rose in there, man. True Garden, which is Mrs. Beautiful Rose in the building. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. So you want to throw the next question in there real quick, Brooke? I can't believe they're telling me to get rid of my music before a feature show. This is crazy. Hey, Chris, what's up, Cope? Okay.
I've been put in the comments. Can you not see it?
No.
It says,
So can you do me a favor then? Can you do me a favor? Add a number on it, because I would think you're repeating the question over and over again, because I'm not paying attention. But if you put a number next to it, number 3.
It says, what role do you think financial education plays in creating wealth for future generations?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice what?
you sacrifice what you being with your friends and hanging out, you know what I'm saying, and taking yourself away to do things that sacrifice to make yourself, because I was around people, man, that that right now that didn't do nothing, stay stagnant. You know what I mean? I was with them because I wanted to hang out with them. You know what I mean? So I just feel like the role of just sacrifice is just stepping away, and stepping away from someone that doesn't make you a bad person. Not like you're not going back, but you're doing it for yourself at that point. You know what I mean? And I don't have none. I right now I'm 45 years young, but it's not too late. It's not too late for me to build something for my kids, man. So thank you, love. I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? So and that's something I want to do. Like I woke up, the other day, I talking about I got a couple of things just hit my head, and like I want to build something that works smarter, not harder. So what I'm creating right now is gonna do it for me. You know what I mean? So because I hate being in this position, and a lot of people held me down from starting from my fragrance line, which is gonna take off the website, and then I just moved to a different direction today for that, and starting credit repair. I think everybody need to be educated on credit. Credit is so important, man. Like that is your identity without seeing you. You know what I mean? So like, I just think that is very, 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 very important. What we should do with our life. You know what I mean? So like, if somebody called to get a loan, they ain't never seen your face, don't know what you look like, but they will look at your credit. So you got to build that up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start my credit repair back up, and I linked up with a team, and they want to work with me. So yeah, I just think that's something we all should do, man. And create something that I can pass down. Because credit always gonna be here. Credit always gonna be here. Always. It was here before my time, and time here, credit is always gonna be here. But I'm very educated when it comes to credit. How you can maximize your credit without using your own personal. So it's a lot going on. Let's go to the next question, Brooke. But I appreciate you guys being here. Welcome to Men. Take a seat. Right now, y'all, whoever my number one gift is of the show, will give us the opportunity. We'll give you the opportunity to name next week's show. All right, on the topic. So number 4, this says, what are some of the money moves men and women can make today to create wealth in their families in the future? Be honest, like I think one of the safest way is find a company that's good and that's long-term longevity. Stock, man. Stock is where it's at. And it's called, when you got blue chip stock, it's safe stock. You got to add all that money and just let it build up with compound. So when you get a compound stock, man, it builds up over time and it multiplies without even touching it. You know what I mean? But I think pay yourself first. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
And if you're thinking family wise, isn't it better? I was reading something to own your own house than to be renting your own house. Like, get your own house instead of paying all those rent. You could be paying the rent on the house.
Correct.
Which I was really interesting today about that. But also, everyone, please, like men and women, it is men, take a seat. But I'm sure you're sick of seeing my face as well. Like, please get in and just have your opinion or ask questions, because this is everyone today. It's something very different. But please get in. Don't be shy. Tell us your experiences.
You got runners at your. That's what's up. That's what it is. Hey, did you guys know? And this is for all the people in the States, right? Did you guys know how many of you guys rent right now? I rent. Put a 1 in the comment if you rent. All right. So did you guys know it's a company that you can use that will report your rental history to the credit bureau and will go back 3 years? You already pay your rent anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them report it. You know what I mean? Like, why not? So just let them report, man. Let them report. Let them report for you, man. Yeah, you've been paying. You've been in your rent place where you live at for 4 years. You could have built up some credit history with that. I use self-credit report to rent. Absolutely. Rental reporters is a good one too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Yeah, the problem is I rent from my stepmother, right? So there's no former lease. There's no formal lease. There's nothing.
You can still
And
do it.
they'll still do it? Okay.
Yeah. So what they'll do is they'll see that she owns the house.
Mhm.
They will get in contact with her. They ain't gonna say, hey, do such and such rent from you. Of course she's gonna say yes. How long she been there? Whatever years. And how much you pay a month, and then they're gonna report it.
Oh, that would be awesome, because that would help me a lot. It would help me a ton.
I've done it so many times to people. Yeah, they'll do that's exactly how they're gonna call her to verify. They're gonna see if the house or the rental property is in her name. If they see it is in her name, then it's validated. Then they're gonna get in contact with her and say, hey, do such and such rent from you. Yes. And it's a good attendant, never missed a payment, and they're gonna go back 3 years.
That's awesome. That's very helpful.
Yeah.
It's very helpful because I thought that like management companies definitely already, they don't already do that.
No, some do. Some do though. Some do.
Okay.
Some do.
So I guess it's important to know if they do, you know?
Some do. Some do. Some don't, but some do.
Got it.
But even if they do though, some reports to Experian, but if you use rental reporter, they'll report to TransUnion. So you can still use both. So one is like the rental reporters. Let me get you back in here, Gil. Rental reporters only report to certain bureaus, and then the company may report to only one. So you have all three. Yeah. What's up, Authentic? I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for being here. What's up, Gil?
What it do, Big Country? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
welcome
Yes,
to me and
sir.
take a seat, King. Do you have any advice for people for generational wealth? Like how you should invest or what you should do?
Bitcoin,
Bitcoin.
crypto, stuff like that. Like the dollar sign, I don't feel like really gonna be like the dollar bill ain't gonna really just be worth anything at the end of the day.
So and I don't know if you have own any property, but I know you're in a place where most properties get rented at, which is in Miami. Which is in Florida.
Mhm.
So do you recommend Airbnbs now? A lot of people getting Airbnbs down there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
so I know a lot of people don't even live there, but have other people run it for them.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's a great investment.
Yeah. So any investments that you have in yourself to create generational wealth for your family.
I'm actually still working on it, you know what I'm saying? Shit. That's stuff like that really be in the work, but it's just about having a blueprint, you know what I mean? So as long as you got a blueprint, it's all about starting with a blueprint. That's what's most important is having a blueprint.
Have a vision. Okay, cool. And then we got a vision too that you owe 1K for cursing in the box. But yeah, they on it. You see, these people ain't gonna miss anything. What's up, Don?
Not much, my brother. What's going on?
Oh man, I appreciate you. Good to see you.
So like building like a strong financial foundation, like living below your means, eliminating your debt, stuff like that, saving for emergencies. I think those are really good sound advices. One of the other ones is create multiple streams of income.
Yep. I think that's huge. That's me right now. I'm in the works of doing that right now. I'm gonna have 3 because I'm tired. So 3 is good. And the ones that runs itself.
Absolutely. And I think, yeah. What else could you do? Investment. Long-term investments. Those are also great for for generational wealth.
Franchise. I think franchise is good. It's easy to get into franchise companies, man. So like I listen to Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone is amazing. If you guys don't know who Grant Cardone is, oh my gosh. Grant Cardone is a billionaire. Smart.
Okay.
Smart. When I mean smart, boy, man, he turned you into what? You gotta watch him, man. Grant Cardone. If y'all never seen this show, y'all recommend y'all. It's called Undercover Billionaire. Undercover Billionaire. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch. You gotta watch that. What's up, Carlos?
What's going on, man? You tell I never heard of that person.
Grant
I never heard
Cardone. He owns billions and billions, and he owns a lot of properties, man, all over the world. But
Does he speak the righteous word or what?
huh?
Does he speak the righteous word? Does he speak? Is he okay? Like, is he like okay? Like in the brain? Because there's a lot of writers that are like,
No,
you
no,
know what
no.
I mean?
He just don't write. You go to his seminars, like you
Oh,
go to
he's
his
not a writer.
conference.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You
I thought
see
he was a
him in
writer.
person.
A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
writers that
No, he got books. He got books out, but he you'll catch him in some Air Force Ones or some Jordans in a suit. You know what I mean?
that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
He's a down to earth guy, man. He just want people to have generational wealth. So let
Yeah.
me ask you a question. Do you have what would you do to stamp plate your family for as generational wealth goes? Do you have anything going on in your life that will solidify generational wealth?
Maybe just growing veggies, bro. Just growing vegetables, like community, a vegetable community. You know what I mean? Around whoever has it, you know. That's the
Okay,
best.
okay. That's what's up, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Seen the new question? I put it in about 100 times.
Okay, let me see. I see no number. It says, how can men lead by example and balance financial success and mental well-being? I think for me, you have a strong partner. So you can build a business, but build an empire, take a partner. And not just a business partner like a male, it takes your partner, whoever your partner is. You know what I mean? Someone that you have a relationship with. Because you build them, then you're gonna take them and they're gonna build each other, and she's gonna branch off and create something she love, and then that's another income and for her kids, and it just goes along the way. So I just think that you can build a business, but build an empire, it takes your partner. You know what I mean? A partner itself. That's just my opinion.
That's a good answer. That's a good
So,
answer.
yeah.
So
Well,
any men here, how can men lead by example in balancing financial success and mental well-being? So any men in here that would get in the box or write in the comments?
Yeah. I mean, less betray. I agree with you, Michelle. Like I have, like my example, I'm gonna give you a testimony. My business partner, I haven't seen and heard him for 2 or 3 years, and I gave him a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And that's it, gone. You know what I mean? But if you have your partner that you rock with, somebody you're in a relationship with, whoever your partner is, you know what I mean? Like, let's like, man, y'all build it together. You know what I'm saying? Trials and tribulations together, go through it together, through the mud together. You know what I mean? Building makes you stronger, you know? So I just, yeah. He says, don't get a relationship until you're stable. Don't get in a relationship until you're stable and have money. Women are expensive. Not all women, though. Not all women, class. Not all women. Some women prefer to stay at home. Yeah, some just prefer to stay at home. Like, you go, no, don't. Man, listen, I saw a woman say, you know, why want a man to spend some money? We can save it and invest it in something. You know what I mean? So, what's up, KC?
What's happening, bud?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Hey, listen, generational wealth, living trust, and a living will. This keeps the government hands out of your family's pocket. 2, long-term investments, and then also having a trust that says when a person meets criteria A, B, C, and D, they're allowed to remove X amount from this living will or trust.
That's pretty good, actually. That's a very good idea.
And then on the long-term side, obviously, like you get into a institution like Amazon, into the exchange, stock exchange, You let that grow over time. Like if you have $1 million or $2 million, yes, that's a very comfortable stock to put it in. But if you're a little bit more on the short end of getting generational wealth figured out, you want to be somewhere in the $30 to $50 category of stock purchasing. And say you only have 30,000 to do that. Well, you got to at least have 30,000, but you want to be aggressive. And you got to believe in these companies that are going to grow, like Amazon. And you got to ride through it. And once those stocks come up, you start getting those dividends, split them up, and you find more companies. But that money also has to be protected.
I actually, you know what? I have forgot about the trust. You can get that trust thing, man. Somebody mentioned that a while ago. You can buy it. You can buy your own trust, and that was a good idea, man. When you reach certain criteria, you're allowed to take a certain amount of money out. That is fire. That is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Best in the startup, absolutely. I mean, what KC just said hit the nail on the coffin, man. Like, again, y'all, like, another thing, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Another one thing about generational wealth to build that, man, surround yourself around people that's doing it. If you see a whole garden and it's sprouting, you, man, don't put that pride away. Put that pride away. You know what I mean? So look, man, like, shoot. I mean, you know, like KC, for example, apparently, you know, he been doing it right now, man. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see right now that Meet Me has stock? Did y'all see that? You should surround yourself with people come and go. Yeah, man. Meet Me got stock now, man. Stay away from. It's doing pretty good, actually. It's doing pretty good, to be honest with you. It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good, man. It's doing pretty good. Let me show you real quick, man. Right here, look. Meet Me Group.
Hi, Mr. Country.
Hey, lovely, how you been?
I'm good. How's everything?
Everything is good. Everything is. Do you have any things you would like to share to the people to build generational
I
wealth?
do. So I don't know if anybody knows about me, but I come from an immigrant background. So all of the people that I've surrounded myself are immigrants, which means they work very, very hard. But a lot of the people that I am surrounded by have become multimillionaires by working really hard. The one thing that they have in common, no matter if they're multimillionaires with like $60 million in property, they all invested in property, they still live like they have not a penny. They'll sit there and drive a car that's from the 1980s until it's not drivable anymore. They'll fix what they have. They're not out there trying to floss or trying to, like, keep up with the Joneses. They're out there because their focus is their family and their focus is making a better life for their family. And a lot of them are really successful. But I knew a woman that had probably a $50 million net worth complaining that her washer machine was broken and she couldn't afford to buy another washer machine. I said, how?
That's crazy. And you know what? And you're absolutely right, though. You're absolutely right. That is honestly, if I can go back, I had everything, man. But I made sure my quiz was good, but I didn't invest my money in the right way. So I'm learning. You know what I mean? Long as I got breath in life, I'm gonna fight this like this year, man. I really want to be in a position that I can take care of my people, my family, invest and help them grow. Like I want to own a restaurant. Fragrance is where I'm at as well, but I want to own a restaurant, a chain. I ain't got to, run it, but chain. But other than that, yeah.
But you also look at, I was reading about Adam Sandler and look how he dresses. Look how some of the richest of the rich dress now. They're not in brand names. They've got no logos on them. Like, they're very minimal. Yes, they have so much. But then you look at people with a lot of money and they're wearing brand names, they have to have the best of the best. Like their money could disappear just like that because it's not invested in the right things. I'm not good with that. Like I like giving. I never grew up with a lot. So I guess changing your mindset as well. Like a lot of people grew up with nothing, so they gotta change how, like, I guess generational curses and habits. Like we've got to change that. We've got to change our mindset on how we grew up. Like we don't want to be like that. We've got to do better and not be like that. Like it's a big
I also think that if I just say a person like myself was wealthy, I think it's smart if you share with other people, because those people they business may be different than yours, but they get it become successful, and then these people, all these people that you put on, gonna bring these people to you. You know what I mean? I just think that, and like you said, they all work together. Absolutely. So you invest in other people. Absolutely. Got to. Grant Cardone told me, if you want to make millions of dollars, you got to get more employees. You can't do it by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself. So much pressure on you when things go wrong. You know what I'm saying? So much things go wrong. So you need other people. So you see the question, KC? That's a question that Brooke just put in there. See if you can answer it.
Number 6.
Yep.
How do you balance enjoying life versus saving for the future? So it depends on your wants and needs and what you're saving for in the future. So I'm going to tie back a little bit of not investing into things that depreciate and to live below your means. But tying behind that, the reason why we have money as a society, the only purpose for money is to make more money. That's it. If your money is getting spent and it's going negative, you're not going to have that quality of life that you're going to look for ever.
Big facts. Big facts.
So you can have the same quality of life by spending a little less, going out a little less, and finding someone that's worth that time that you can find that quality in. Because an hour of time with a quality person could be the quality of life that you're looking for. The quality of life may not be at that high-end restaurant. That could be stress because that's a bigger bill, right? And that money doesn't make you money. That spends you money. The dumbest people in the world give their money away. Unless you have an LLC and there's tax on it.
That was me.
Yep.
That was me. And
But
if
that's
I'm
the
going to give
number
my
one
money
thing I can
away,
say.
go ahead.
Number one thing as I can say is that your money is intended to make more money.
One thing I did though, and Brooke put in the comments, one thing I didn't scale back from was my tithing. If I'm gonna give any money away, it will be there. If I'm gonna get that away, I'm a tithe, man. I'm gonna tithe. You know what I mean? That is for sure, for sure. But I have done dumb things with my money, man. I had repos. I did voluntary repos. Man. But you're absolutely right, though. You know what I mean? And be able to enjoy. Like when I love gifting. It's when I was making. I didn't even think, but if I wouldn't invest it, I can do both. Because I enjoy, like, and it's grateful, right? So, you know, when you do things that you love, or I enjoy getting a smile out of people when I give. It's just such a beautiful, you know what I mean? But now you just well careful who you give to. But I was able to do that. But I wish I would invest as well at the same time. And then like now I go back and think. I remember, y'all, listen, let me tell you something. I remember when Bitcoin was $234 and I had money in it. You know what I mean? I had money in there. Hey kid, how you doing? Beautiful. And now man, I just go back and think what things that I could do differently. You know? So, but so much pride gets in the way for us competition goes. See, the first person is gonna make $1 million versus people can do it together. You know what I mean? Share that together, man. Hey, beautiful soul.
First, I want to say I love you.
I love you.
second, I actually asked Kitten to come in here because she was telling me about something earlier that fits the topic. I think it was the prior question, but I think it's very important and very good knowledge. So it might be going back a little bit, but I'm hoping she'll jump in the box and explain it.
What question was it? So before she jump in the box, hey,
Just about generational wealth and how to create generational wealth.
Yeah. Well, you know, everybody here to learn. So here's the thing, y'all. Get your notepads out. Welcome to Me and Take a Seat. I do this every Friday. Every Friday. I don't know what the topic is. Whoever my #1 gifter is in the next 13 minutes, they would name the next week's topic. If it's relationships, this is the first time we've done generational wealth. You know, based on relationships. But yeah, I would love to hear what's her input on it.
Yeah, well, she was just talking about it in her live earlier today, and it fits tonight. So I went and I asked if she would come in and.
Thank you for promoting. Thank you, Isla. I love me some Isla, man. I love me some Isla. God gets the glory, baby. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Make sure y'all hit the with the fame, y'all. And then everybody see you, man. Thank you guys for being here. You know, I just get joy about being around good people. Okay, that's my thing. It's a difference between people gonna pray for you and pray on you. Get around people that gonna pray for you. You know what I mean? You know, cause man, people do want to take your place, man. People they envy the things that you do sometimes. You know what I mean?
Was it this one, Island? Was it, what are some smart money moves men and women can make today to create wealth for their families in the future? Was that one? Okay, so what are some smart money moves men and women can make today to create wealth for their family in the future? Kitty, do you want to get in the box? And so usually we have 2 male guests on this show for each topic. This one is just a bit different. This is not usually how the show goes. So please, everyone.
Hey, Rose, you in here? What Rose at? Congratulations, Peach. Amen. Amen. Man, I just love y'all, man. Nobody told y'all today. First of all, God gets the glory and everything they do and touch, man. But I just thank God for bringing people, man, in here.
IULI kids.
What is that?
ULI. What's that? KC, we'd love you on the show as well next week if you're free. Would love you actually as a guest.
It says set up them for wealth later in life. Okay. Hey, Kitty, if you have any information that my Instagram, I want to know what it is. So if you guys don't know, I have many kids, man. So I had everything and I lost when my son got shot. Hey, Kitty, how you doing, beautiful soul?
I'm good. So my camera isn't on, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay.
No, actually, let me see if I can get it on. Hold on. I think it's set up.
That helped a lot.
Okay.
Amen. We can see. Yeah, we can see you.
Okay, so I don't know if I can say this in 30 seconds, but
or
a minute. But a universal life insurance policy is a policy that is it's not like a policy that you can buy and then you can claim it on your taxes or anything like that. It's a universal life insurance policy that actually holds a cash value. So they usually run about 20 years. Say you have a baby, you buy it for your baby. By the time that baby, it's a 20-year policy. They do 20 years, 20 years, 20 years type of a deal. So I just bought like 7 of them for like my nieces and my nephews. So what happens is this policy maybe runs about $1,000 for the whole year, right? It's broken down into monthly payments if you can do that. I pay it up front. But in 20 years, I have my grandnephew and he's 1. By the time he's 20, he'll have $80,000.
Whoa, that's actually pretty smart. Come on back. I go to 2 minutes here.
That's tax free. So, and then what you want to do is, of course, you don't want to give a 20-year-old $80,000, like absolutely not. So then you just let it sit there, and the policy will basically just continue to gain interest because it's sitting in a bank. So by the time they're 40, it's now $1.6 million, tax-free money, by the way. So now this child can either buy a house, buy a car, if they decide to just not touch it, because this is not something this is only what you're going to pull from should you need to. You know, if you're going to marry, you pull out the 30. Now, the beautiful thing about this is you can pull it out before and pay back into it.
That's fine.
So you basically are borrowing money from yourself instead of borrowing it from a bank with interest. You are now becoming your own bank, borrowing against this money. And as long as you pay it, you know, you just like if you pull it out, then you're back on your payments to pay it out. Now, it does hold at the very end a death benefit, but like I said, if you use it, the death benefit lessens, right? But if you don't use it, then the death benefit just stays there, and then of course you pass that on. So this is how the rich get rich and wealthy, and this is stuff that they will never tell probably people like us, because this is, you know, I'm okay. I'm probably, you know, I've made a few really good choice decisions in my life that allow me to.
Hey, Peach, that's actually y'all. No, get back in, Peach. That is called ULI, Universal Life Insurance. What company do you recommend, Kitty? Like, that's the name of the company, or is it a certain company? Okay. So y'all put that in your archives, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me open the door. Put that in your archive. That I have a nephew. I have a grandson. That's 3, and I have another grandson that's 1. Appreciate that, y'all. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, KC. I appreciate you. We got 4-6 minutes, y'all.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing, Peach?
Good. This is my first time here. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you about my life insurance. It's similar to what she was just saying. My parents, was born in 66, and my parents got me life insurance policy in 67. So I can borrow off my life insurance up to $5,000 if I ever can. Now, if you can get an insurance rate, and I only have to pay back 5% of that. I get back by the end of the year, or the end of the tax year, which in Canada is the end of March, or else I'll be taxed on it. Right? I can borrow the 5,000. Now, I'm only charged 5% interest, right? Plus RSP, like your investment money. So they take about a third off of that. So if I borrow $100, they only give me $70, right? But if I pay that back, then they'll give me $100. Do you know what I mean? If you can find a bank that will give you like 10%, and you're only paying 5%, then you'll make money off of your money.
So she was saying that she have universal life is tax free.
Yeah. Well, ours, my life insurance policy isn't tax free. Like I pay tax on it right away, but if I pay it back within that year, I get that all back, right?
Yeah.
Then I don't have to claim it. That's in Canada though, so that's different than the States, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it says universal, so I don't know if it goes to Canada, and I'm pretty sure she'll jump back in here and explain it.
Yeah, and this is with Canada Life that I'm with. It used to be Great West Life, but it's Canada Life now.
Nice to meet you, Miss Peach.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for including me in all this, even though
I don't know. Did you press a button?
You didn't date her?
No, she had some minutes. She had some seconds left.
I just wanted to say thank you to Kitty. That was so like, I didn't even know something was out there. Like, I wonder if, so like, can people like us, like adults, do that for themselves now? Like, is that possible? Or is it only if you had like a kid and you would do it for them?
Like a young teenager or something. But you know, I think it's more say that you're not gonna be able to touch it. Appreciate you, Kay.
Because I'm like, let's say you did it for yourself. Let's say I don't have kids, so I don't have kids. But if I had one myself, let's say, can you change the names over? Let's
Yeah,
say you
and
do have a kid, can you change it over into your kid's name? Like start now and then just change the name over or something. Like
that was actually good information right there, though, man. Thank you,
right.
Isla, for bringing her over. What's up,
Yeah.
Bag? Hey,
And
Jess.
everyone do that. Like pass on to your friends that yeah. And KC would love you on the show next week. You sound like I've never heard you talk, but you sound very knowledgeable about topics and just new people, meeting new people is a good thing. So next week's topic isn't this topic. Actually, KC, you might be the winner, possibly, unless someone snipes.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that snipe.
Do we want to do maybe like one more question?
Yes, do one more question.
Okay, so it says, what investment strategies do you consider most effective for long-term wealth creation? Or hang on, because we've kind of been answering that. Let's do this one. How do you plan to teach your children the value of money and wise spending?
What's going on down there, brother? How we doing? Hi. What's going on?
Good, man. Got a show going on called Me and Take a Seat at the moment.
Oh, my bad, brother.
No,
Okay, I'm gonna back out, but I just wanted to tell you that I hope that you're blessed. I hope everybody in your stream is blessed. I hope that
Amen.
all of you have a wonderful rest of your day. That's
Amen.
it, brother.
Oh no, you good. I think it would relate to you, man, because you very knowledgeable too. So Bag is basically saying, how can you create generational wealth, with families and stuff. So I know you for a long time, and I know you're very into that stuff as well. So if you have any knowledge, man, feel free to do so. And but put the question in the comment real quick, Brooke. Before I open that box just so we have enough time. There it is.
How do you hi everybody. Okay, so let me read this. How do you plan? Hello everybody. Hi everybody. My friends. Okay, I'm trying to go back. You guys keep commenting. Oh, I can't even see this now. Let me just keep scrolling up here.
I got you. It says,
how do you plan to teach your children the value of money and wise spending? That is very simple. First of all, I don't know y'all age ranges or whatever, but do you remember when we was younger? Well, some of us. Okay, hey, get them hearts in. I appreciate that. I think it's important though that you teach your child how to balance a checkbook, right? Take your child over there, your local credit union, to your little bank, right? And you'd be like, okay, look, you got like $50.
Appreciate that, y'all. I did it with my daughter.
Gotta do that, right? Oh, you just opened a new account.
You say, yes, sir. He said, isn't something that they are teaching anymore. They don't.
Right, they don't. Exactly. They don't do that anymore. But I think that's where it starts at, is that you have to open up an account for your child and tell your child, oh, this is your debit card, this is your checking account. Even give them some checks. Be like, okay. And let them have access to their personal account, not your account, but their personal account. So they can see, oh, I just got done spending $20 at Amazon, but I only got like $10 left. Let them feel that. Let them get declined. Let them learn from that. We're all living a life experience. Big fact. That's it, brother. That's all I got, man.
Counted 10 years old. That's crazy. 10 years old, counted 10. That's love right there, man. Well, welcome to Man Take a Seat, y'all. I just want to acknowledge KC for being, man, KC been going crazy all week, man. So big shout out to KC, man. Thank you. KC, I know you don't do social media, I remember, but thank you, man. And we got to find a way to keep in contact with each other because you are the one for this show, and you're going to give us the next week's topics based on relationship, abuse, mental abuse, or whatever you want to talk about, please let me know myself so we can, in the team, myself, Class, Osho, Brookie, come up with these questions, man. So thank you, Alan. Thank you. I really needed that. It was very, very good. We needed that. That was fire.
Yeah, no, I'm glad she came in. It was last minute, so I really appreciate her coming in. But I'll come back in a minute because I wanted to tell you how I taught my kids the value of $1.
Yeah, I would love to hear that. I would love to hear that. Make sure y'all hit this young lady with the favor to say you have too many people in here. Hey, look, man, they love the show, man. They love the show, King. They love the show.
Bags would love you on the
Randy.
show as a guest. This is usually has 2 male guests on the show, and we would love you to be a part of it. I'd love KC to be on it actually next week, so that would be good. I did send KC a hi in the DMs because he doesn't have social media, so hopefully he can get in contact with one of us. But any men in here, we would love you on the show. Please let us know. Let me try and help. Yeah,
No, you going? We still going. We still going.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but congratulations, KC. Did you read my other question? It was about how do you navigate conflicts around finances of family planning? Like there's got to be conflicts. Like that's got to be conflicts within relationships and stuff.
Especially with you. Oh, my bad, Brooke. I did it. I changed it so many times, baby, and got out, got back in. But I'll do it in a second. Don't wow me, man. You know how many times I had to reset it?
I'm still on the last question, Brookie, but so one thing that I did with my kids when they were little is I would give them their own money when we went into a store. So instead of being in a store and then being like, hey, can I have this? Can I have that? I would give them $20 each and let them decide what that $20 could cover. And that was when they were little, obviously. And then as they got older, you know, the amount increased, but whether it was a week or whatever, if they earn their own money and they have a set amount to spend, it gives them a clearer understanding of how far the dollar can go.
So, been doing that, how do they look at their money now? Like they navigate their money today?
I mean, they're adults and I think we're all just broke, but they understand.
Say, look, we she said, talk out. That's why I love her so much, man. Oh, man. How can you not love that woman? They all broke, they understand. Oh, man. The box is broke. Look, they all broke. The box is broken. Man, look, we got to get this together. Get this together.
And just like they're all out on their own. They're all struggling with money, but not because they've understood the value of $1. Just unfortunately in this day and age, we're not making enough.
Yeah. Oh, they're not just not making enough, they're raising up everything. They just raising the prices on living, raising the prices on.
But quickly, something else that I did is I added my kids before they were 18 years old to all my credit cards. I didn't give them, but as an authorized user, and I built their credit. I didn't give them the cards, but I added them so that way they would have credit when they turned 18 years old.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the best way to do it. I did it with my daughter. So my daughter.
A lot of things, like I think a lot of people don't think about doing it, but
and you ain't even got to tell them. You ain't got to tell them.
None of them knew.
No, yeah. My daughter, when she hit 18, man, her credit score was like a 750 something.
Yep.
And then I was very good. I made sure to take care. So I got a credit card in her name, like a little small credit card. It's a different day. I'm on my Financial Fridays, y'all. I got so much intel to show you guys how to create that stuff, man. And I can't really speak for myself because I'm not in that position yet, but I will be. But I do have the knowledge of of how to maneuver and tell you guys stuff that the average person wouldn't tell you. I'm sorry, Brooke, to do it.
Okay, so there's something called the Rule of 72, and it's how to double your money, right? So at a 6% annual return rate, it takes 12 years to double that money at a 6% return. But for your kids to apply this principle of investing and doubling money, you use it with their allowance and they have to work for it. They don't work for it, then they can't double it. And if they hold it like a bank would, they can't double it. The money has to be with you and you have to help them track it. Now, we're not going to use the Rule 72 with the principle of 7 years. We're going to use the principle of 7 weeks. So this way, by towards the end of the year, they can get 3/4 of a doubling. So if they put in, say you give them $5 a week, and they leave it with you, that $5. Well, by the end of the year, it should be so.
Hold on, Casey. That's actually. Let me just reset this real quick. Brooke wanted to say something, but that's actually a good idea, man. You know what? We don't even think honestly. A lot of okay. I'm gonna go back to my generation. My mom didn't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like today, the way parents think now, back then. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even think that way, man. Yeah, back then they was thinking about just taking care of their kids, not investing in their kids. You know what I'm saying? So they were like taking care of their kids, which they did a good job. You know what I mean? But that is actually pretty smart, man. He said start at home.
Date me.
Date you anytime, bro.
Okay. Well, thank you. I was gonna say something and then class did it, and I said you got to be careful of that. Thank goodness most of you are good people, but some parents I've heard of taking out credit cards in their children's names and then they're in a lot of debt. So if you're gonna do that, make sure you're on top of your bills and you don't end up with a bad credit, because then you're putting your children in bad credit. Like,
well, it wasn't more when we was kids. It was more like your parents got a phone bill in their name, or
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Claire said her parent, my mom struggled financially and she took credit cards out of my name and used them
after she was 18. What I'm saying is messing up your credit before is bills. You don't need an age on it. You can get a bill just a name without the Social Security. You know what I mean? So they don't look at that. The system is different now. You know what I mean? But like back then, I had an $800 phone bill in my name, and I was still a kid. I couldn't even sign my own papers. Yeah, right. Yeah, that was saying like I couldn't do it. Now it's different.
But this day and age, things are so expensive, like food, gas, electricity, like everything is so expensive. People are now having to live day to day, week to week, like paycheck to paycheck now. And it is like, do things that you're good at. Like if you make things, go sell them. Like I don't know if Gopher's in here, but Gopher is really good at crocheting.
Eggs is $12 a dozen.
Yeah, they're expensive. Eggs are
Sure, ain't no 12.
Yeah,
ain't no eggs $12 a dozen where I'm at.
Get your chickens, grow your own vegetables, like do that, make your own food. Bulk cook, freeze your food, do little things like that. But that's one thing I grew up with that my parents and I did, like just they.